TFL EV is brought to you by Flow Charger, maker of reliable, high-quality charging stations for your electric vehicle. Hey Tommy, do you think we're the first Lightning owners to take it to a real drag strip?
You know, Dad, we very well might be. We are here at Bandimere Raceway for the Wednesday night test and tune. And this is a really cool event. How does this work, Dad?
Well, it's very straightforward. You come here, you pay your money, and you line up, and then you get to use the track, and you get a time. Not only that, but you also get to race against, well, random strangers or friends, depending on, luck of the draw or whether you bring a buddy with you.
So here's the deal. When I had the concept for this video, I thought we'd be racing Mustangs and Camaros. But now that it's 2022...
We're going to be racing Jaguars?
No. Tesla next to us, Tesla behind us. All that there is here is like Teslas and then a few of the old school racers. But no, it's cool because you got this guy in this crazy diesel truck over here, which look at the smoke coming out of it. I think that's probably something pretty serious. We got a TRX up there. It's just a great way to have a little bit of fun on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, and do it safely and do it in a controlled environment. Now, what is your guess as to how quick this truck will run?
I'm gonna guess 15s.
You think it'll do 15s, huh?
Yeah, and that's a really good time up here. I mean, you often see EcoBoost F-150s doing, high 14s, 15s with a tune. Sometimes, if you get something really fast, you might get 13s, but I'm gonna guess 15.
Now, is there a special mode you could put this vehicle in?
Let me show you. So okay. We're gonna go up here to the little truck. We're gonna go into sport mode, and then we're not going to turn on the locking diff, but I think that'll do the trick. Yeah, I mean, you got over 500 horsepower here, dude. It's nothing to laugh at. No, 580 horsepower and nearly 800 foot-pounds of torque. So I'm really excited. And you know what's cool about this? This truck is kind of a sleeper because very few people here know it's anything but a standard F-150. And Ford doesn't market this as like a high-performance race truck, but I think out here in the strip, it's going to blow some folks away.
I'm not sure you're going to blow that Tesla away next to you.
For the Model 3 Performance?
I don't know, but...
I don't think so.
No, but I think you'd have a good shot at the TRX, but he's up there already ahead of time. So I think if you line it up, right, so the TRX will go against the Model Y, the Model 3 against the Corvette, Jaguar against whatever the student driver is, and you against the Model 3. So that's what it's going to look like, Tommy, for the first race.
That's actually a plaid. Look at that.
Is that a plaid?
It's a Model S plaid.
Let me zip in there.
See that? PLAID on the back of it?
Yeah, that's fast.
Yeah, we're not going to be beating a plaid.
That's a 9, well, if you're quick, that's a 9 second car.
No, but I'm really excited. Now, it's pretty toasty out here, 89 degrees Fahrenheit, so I'm going to be curious if we get any derations after doing this a few times. Maybe things will start to get hot, but the motor temp, the battery temp is all right where it needs to be.
Hey, that guy down there is looking at his tires. You think he's airing up or airing down? There's all this stuff we don't know about.
We're not very plugged into the whole drag world.
Luckily, we're in an F-150, so...
we own a Citroën 2 Chevaux, and I have a classic Beetle, so we're not exactly high-performance drag racers, but it'll still be fun.
All right, well, I'm going to jump outside, Tommy, and good luck. Have fun out there.
I appreciate it, Dad. Thanks for letting me drive. All right, first run in the Ford F-150 Lightning at Bandimere here. I am so unbelievably excited. Now, there's a Ram TRX. A guy actually just bought it. He's running the track right now. Let's see what he does in the quarter.
All right, let's rock and roll. It's TRX versus Mercedes.
And good reaction time. That guy knows what he's doing. He ran a 13.8 in the quarter mile. So we'll see what happens. All right, I'm lining up against a guy in a brand new Tesla Model 3 Performance. And he's got leather gloves on, so he could definitely know what he's doing. I'm a little worried about this. Oh, he got a better launch. He's gone. Man, I slept on that start. I'm gonna hear about that in the comment section, that's for sure. There's 90 miles an hour. There's 100. And there's a top speed of 107.
Whoa, he got into the 12s, 11, about a second slower than a Model 3 Performance. That's pretty darn impressive. I gotta say, I'm impressed. Good work, Tommy.
He definitely took me, And of course I had just an atrocious launch. Come on, Micah, you're better than that. But we'll see what the results are. I'm not expecting much, to be brutally honest with you. Thank you, sir, I appreciate it. So, that was a 12.81 in the quarter, and the trap speed was 104.57. Definitely slept on the launch though. His reaction time was 0.330, mine was 0.719, which is terrible. So I'm gonna go give this another go, see if we can get that any better. But 12.81 in the quarter. That's pretty freaking amazing. That is truly awesome. Howdy.
1280, man.
It's okay, right?
Can't beat that, man.
I mean, for a non-performance truck.
For a truck, yeah, that's awesome, man.
Dude, not bad, right? Thank you.
Bad,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, have fun, buddy.
Race 2, Corvette versus Tesla Plaid. That Plaid should be a 9-second car. Let's see if it will be. Wow, 9.5 seconds.
This is the one. I'm gonna try to take this Model 3 Performance, get a much better launch. Now the cool thing about driving this truck out here at Bandimere, there's really not a whole lot of skill involved except for reaction time. There's no real need to worry about the launch. It just kind of does its thing, which is very, very impressive. Of course, a full-time four-wheel drive system. It's got dual motors, one in the front and one in the back. And you can't go into two-wheel drive. It's a full-time four-wheel drive system. And there's no tire slip, so it kind of just kills it. So we'll, let me go into truck info. Let me see what the power distribution is like. There's this cool screen where it shows you the power distribution. So backup lined up against the Model 3 Performance, same guy. Let's see if the F-150 has what it takes. Ah, Micah, 0.432, slightly better. A little bit of wheel spin off the line. Now both graphs just go straight to full on the power distribution. There's 90 miles an hour, coming up to 100. He ran in 1165. Now that was interesting. Right at the very end of the strip, it started to derate itself. It went down to a maximum of 74% acceleration, and then it slowly built its way back up to 100. So we dropped down to 74, and now we're back to 100% of possible acceleration. But yeah, that felt a little slower, not quite as good of a launch. We got a little bit of a chirp, although a better reaction time, although still horrifically bad by drag racer standards.
All right, so let's see what this one, Merc versus, it's again German versus American. Many people forget that Tesla is indeed American. That starts, look at that Model Y go. Oh. Got it in the 9s. Challenger versus Audi, rear-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive. I'm going to try something that Tommy maybe didn't, and that is I'm going to turn on my air conditioning off. It's hot out there, so maybe that will give me a little bit of an advantage. We've got a pickup truck against a Corvette, a police Corvette, so that's pretty cool. I'll take that. So Tommy broke into the 12s. Now I've got about 100 pounds or more on Tommy, so that should slow me down a little bit, but nevertheless, I have an all-wheel drive Lightning. I see you. Bye-bye! I love this truck! There goes the Corvette, way gone. Come on, truck. And quarter mile. Thank you. Appreciate it. Reaction time, 0.272 at 104.32 miles an hour with a quarter mile of, get this, 12.885. So the police Corvette, the cop Corvette, went 14.782, while the Lightning went, dare I say it, in the 12s.
right, finally a race that might be interesting. What we have here is an F-Type, and it's got the center mounted exhaust with a supercharged V6. This is a proper performance car. It's blue pickup truck versus bright orange sports car. It's F-150 Lightning versus supercharged Jaguar F-Type. This is gonna be a good race. Oh, bad start, but it doesn't matter because the F-Type is gone. The pickup truck just beat a Jaguar. He had a bad start too. Sheesh, that was pretty cool. That was a pretty close race finally.
Right, here I am, lined up against a Cadillac, I believe it's a CTSV. I asked her how much horsepower she's got. She said she's got 700 horsepower, so this should be a really good race. So here we go. GM versus Ford, Lightning versus Cadillac. All right, who won that one? That was so close. Did she get me at the end? So I'm number 90. So let's see, 0.261, that's okay. Yeah. She was 0.617, so I killed her there. Yeah. And then she top speed, 104. She was at 100. I was 12.94. She was 12.63.
Pretty close.
So close.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen one of these.
For an electric pickup, huh? Yeah.
What's the towing capacity on it?
10K, dude.
Really?
Yeah, that caddy won't tow 10K.
No way. That's my 3/4 ton Ram won't tow 10K.
And it won't go off road. No. So I'll give her the race.
There you go.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
The Cadillac won, but not by much. And this Lightning, which isn't really, when you think about it, even meant to be a race truck, killed it. Whew. I gotta take this goofy helmet off. I feel like I've done my drag race for the day. Anyway, thanks for watching, and remember, check out mine and Tommy's adventures at Vandermeer at alltfl.com, and we'll see you guys next time. Ciao. Yeah, definitely a blowout there. You want to see the times? Let me zoom in on the times here. So now we have, looks like an RS4 against the RS3, sorry. Good race. That is a very good race. Okay, let's check out the times. Huh. The Lightning would have beaten both of those.